You can write clean code. You know your data structures. You've watched every tutorial on React, Spring Boot, or whatever stack you're grinding on. You've been doing this for 2, 3, even 4 years. And still, that senior title feels like a mirage in the desert. Every time you reach for it, it moves further away. Here's the fucked up part. It's probably not your technical skills holding you back. It's something else. So I am going to name the traps that keep smart, capable developers stuck in junior hell. And more importantly, how to escape each one. Trap number 1, the waiting for confidence trap. Here is the first trap, and it's the most common one I see. You wait. You wait until you're ready. You wait until you fully understand the system. You wait until you've reviewed every line of code. You wait until you're absolutely sure before you speak up in a meeting, ask a question, or share an opinion. This is called action avoidance, and it's a quiet career killer. Confidence does not come before action. Action comes before confidence. You don't wait until you feel like a senior to act like one. You act, and then the feeling follows. That's how it works. That's how it has always worked. I've seen developers with 4 years of experience who still act like interns because they're terrified of being wrong. And I've seen developers with 18 months under their belt who already function like tech leads because they stopped waiting for permission. The industry calls this analysis paralysis or imposter syndrome. But let's call it what it really is. Fear dressed up as preparation. You tell yourself you're just being thorough, but really you're avoiding the risk of looking stupid. Here is the reality. Seniors are wrong all the time. Constantly. The difference is that they speak up anyway, get corrected, learn something, and move on. They don't wait for certainty because they know certainty doesn't exist in this field. So the next time you're in a meeting and you have a question or an opinion, say it within the first 5 minutes of having the thought. Don't wait. Don't rehearse. Just speak. If you're wrong, you learn something. If you're right, you add value. Either way, you stop being invisible. Invisibility is survival, remember? Stop waiting for confidence. Start building it through action. That's the only way. Trap number 2, the optimizing before understanding trap. This one is going to sting a little. Seniors know something juniors haven't learned yet. You cannot optimize what you do not understand. Every time you try to rewrite something before you truly understand its behavior, you are not improving the system. You are introducing risk. You are breaking things that were working, just in ugly ways. You see a problem, and your first instinct is to write new code, when the real work is reading and understanding the code that's already there. The difference between a junior and a senior is not typing speed. It's reading comprehension. A junior sees a bug and immediately starts changing things. A senior reads the code, traces the execution path, identifies the root cause, and then changes one line. The fix is simple. When you encounter confusing code, do not touch it for at least 1 hour. Spend that hour reading, tracing, drawing diagrams if you have to. Ask yourself, what assumptions is this code making? What edge cases is it handling? Why did the original author do it this way? Only after you can explain the code to someone else, out loud, in plain English. Trap number 3, the hero coder trap. This one sounds like a compliment, but it's actually a curse. You're the person who stays late. You fix the production issue at 11 p.m. You don't ask for help because asking feels like admitting weakness. You close tickets faster than anyone else. Management loves you. Your coworkers respect you, and you are never getting promoted. Believe me, companies do not promote the people who do the most work.
What the fuck?
They promote the people who make the team better. There's a huge difference, and it's the difference between junior and senior. The senior's primary role is to help their team get better. If you're a hero, you're a single point of failure. If you're a force multiplier, you're leadership material. So, here is the fix. Stop measuring yourself by tickets closed and hours logged. Start measuring by impact on the team. Next time you fix something, write it down. Next time you learn something, share it. Next time a junior asks a question, don't just give the answer. Teach the thinking process. The hero gets the applause and the force multiplier gets the promotion. Choose which one you want to be. Trap number 4, the solo island trap. All right, let's talk about the myth of the 10 times developer. The industry loves this fantasy. The lone genius locked in a room, emerging with perfect code that changes everything. It's a lie. It has always been a lie. And if you're trying to be that person, you are actively sabotaging your career. One of the biggest mistakes junior engineers make is believing that technical skills are the only key to success. They grind on algorithms and ignore communication. They obsess over code quality and neglect collaboration. They treat every conversation as a distraction from real work. Here's the reality check. The real work is the conversation. A senior engineer knows that the most expensive bug you can create is the one that comes from a misunderstanding between teams. You can write perfect code that does exactly the wrong thing because you didn't talk to the product manager. That's not a technical failure. That's a communication failure, and it happens constantly. Here is the rule. Before you write a single line of code for a new feature, explain your approach to someone else out loud. If you can't explain it clearly, you don't understand the problem well enough to solve it. And if you notice you've gone more than a day without talking to another human being about your work. That's not productivity. That's isolation. Go talk to your teammates. They're not interrupting your work. They are your work. That's the video. Now go close your 47 tabs, write some shitty code, and pretend you're a senior like the rest of us. See you in the next one, unless I get paged.